What is the best way to calculate a caloric deficit? So why be on a caloric deficit in the first place? A caloric deficit is how you lose weight. And conversely, if you're wanting to gain weight, then you want to be at a caloric surplus. With our ancestors, we had to store calories on our body because we didn't have a consistent source of energy. We were hunters and gatherers. We didn't know when a famine was going to happen or when some sort of disaster was going to happen. But now in our modern food environment, calories are in massive abundance. So therefore, we are at a caloric surplus when we gain weight. We're hoarding and storing all of our energy on our body. In order to lose weight, we want to be at a consistent caloric deficit. Why calorie counters online don't work? A lot of my clients, they try to calorie counter. You punch in your age, height, your male or female, how active you are, and it gives you a generalized algorithm that knocks out you should be at XYZ amount of calories. Or, well, you hear an arbitrary number of how you need to follow 1,200 calories, where it's just a general guideline. You're not getting the result, or you just can't follow it. There's differences in everybody with metabolic rates, varied daily activity levels. Some people have more muscle mass than others. Other factors influence it, such as stress, sleep. Metabolic rate is the amount of calories that you need to consume currently to sustain your everyday activity, even breathing, sleeping, talking. Right now, I'm burning calories, not a whole bunch, but talking and thinking and making this video. The best way to calculate a caloric deficit is to find out what you're already doing in the long term so you can get the best results and keep it off. What you need to do, track your calorie consumption on an app like MyFitnessPal for an average of 2 weeks. Everything that you put in your mouth, put it on the app. After 2 weeks, find the weekly average. Click on your food diary and scroll all the way down. Click on nutrition. Select calories from the top, go to the weekly view. My calories are logged for 2 weeks. The first weekly average is 1631. The second weekly average is 1787. We're going to find an average of these two numbers. 1631 was from week 1. We add that to 1787 from week 2, and we divide it by 2. Our total is 1709. We round to 1700. After that, go into MyFitnessPal and set a calorie target. Go to MyFitnessPal and click on More and go to Goals. Click on Calorie, Carbs, Protein, and Fat Goals. Go to calories, where this is the arbitrary number, and change it. Originally, we had 1700 as our basal metabolic rate. If you want to lose 1 pound a week, then you have to go on a 500 calorie deficit a day. That would be 1,200 calories. If that's too much, then go on a more conservative calorie deficit. I would recommend 1,500 is only a 200 calorie deficit, and that seems very reasonable. It'll take a little bit longer to lose weight. However, this is a lot more sustainable for the long term. If you don't lose the weight and you've done everything that I just said, then you can ask yourself, how accurate is my calorie tracking? Are you truly logging everything that you're eating? And be totally honest. Second off, are you relying on memory? Maybe logging the day after, the night after, because let's keep it real. You have so much going on in your life that your memory may be inaccurate. In order to hold yourself accountable to this is weigh and measure all of your food. You could use a food scale. So this way it really ensures that that caloric deficit is in fact a caloric deficit. If you are busy, then let's plan ahead and meal prep so you can ensure that you're at a consistent calorie deficit. Let me know if you like this video. If you thought this video was helpful, then subscribe to help you lose weight and keep it off forever.